Today's hill is Benty Hill, which is in the northern Pennines. Here's a car, so it's going to be a little bit of noise disruption just as that passes. I believe it's 609 metres on the map, and online mapping have, I think, a 581 spot height at the col. So it's going to be a very interesting hill because it could be a Sim, a Hewitt, a Nuttall or a Dewey. So here with John, who's operating the camera.
Yes, reverse roles this time.
Reverse roles. He's very good, actually.
I'm holding it steady.
Not as good as Alan Dawson interviewing wise. And Graham's here as well. So we're going to set off.
Graham. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Graham. Any comments on that?
Not really. I think Merlin summarised that up.
He did a very good job, didn't he? In his new role.
Yeah. Yes, in his new surveying hat role.
Yeah, very good.
He's got to get a hat like yours, though.
Yeah. So here's the start.
Ready for the
gate. We're going to go through that field and up to the summit of the hill, which is up there somewhere. So close off for now.
We're on the summit of. Is it Bentley Hill? This one, Benty Hill, and John Graham's just putting the GPS on the highest point, and I believe we're going to use a 1 metre pole today. It's a little bit breezy. Yellow flag marks where we level to, and quite a pleasant day. Forecast again isn't brilliant. Showers expected. As yesterday when we were on Threckmore on Watch Hill. But up in the northern Pennines there's the ancient cairn, and all the rock around here, it's discarded rock from the remains of an ancient tumulus. And, a little bit breezy, so maybe a little bit of audio disruption. Something we haven't been doing recently that Gordon suggested we may do is give the date for each video. Is it the
23rd of August.
23rd of August today, so let's go to the new cameraman and see if he has any comments.
Just fitting up the GPS here.
Well, you got cable, John?
Tips in there, isn't it?
So you're putting it on a 1 metre pole,
yeah,
John?
1 metre pole. Just going to leave it, I don't know, with an hour or so.
Yeah.
It's not that windy today, but we're going to leave it right as well. Keep it low. We're going to do a line survey while this is cooking.
It was more windy yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's about 30 miles an hour yesterday. But,
yeah.
It's just mild breeze now.
Yeah. I think
okay.
Graham took the wind speed before, was it? Was it
out, yes.
It's 15 to 20 miles an hour.
Yeah. So here we go. Here's all the cables being joined up. Don't put this on film very often.
I'm going to find the red dot that's becoming more and more obscure here as we've worn it off. There it is.
If the red dot isn't aligned up with the other red dot, you can't get it in.
Yep, we have power.
There's a keypad just been switched on. Batteries all charged up. So, so any other comments?
Well, it's 609 on the map, and it's going to be interesting.
It will be, won't it?
And 29 a drop, isn't it?
So there's a fair bit of work to do on this one today.
John, I hate to tell you this.
It's down to the col next, so I'll just leave John and Graham for now. I'll leave you the view. We'll look back over at the level, and I'll leave you the view of an ancient cairn with all the bits and pieces of surveying gear and rucksacks around it.
Right, so we're now at the col of Benty Hill, and if you look around you, you will see it's a massive heather and grass, but running across it is a very definite channel which in one respect made our job very easy, didn't it, Merlin?
Certainly did.
We didn't have to lay out a grid of flags, we just had to lay out a line of flags across here. It's made it more difficult in the sense that it's very boggy, and so getting a good reading from this first point will be a bit problematical because we're in a bit of a bog, really. So if you hear cries of help, it will be Merlin sinking slowly into the bog as he's holding the staff.
Cheers, Graham.
Right.
So, and you can see the summit of Benty Hill behind, and John's back up there with the GPS looking after that. That's where the level was placed to take the readings, as Graham said. And the little channel, there's a tiny little channel that we had flags in and around the centre of the picture, running from left to right here, but it's much more obvious. We're coming over what is a very boggy path just there, the emerald green, and the actual channel is much more obvious here. You can see the where we the highest reading on the valley to valley direction, where all the yellow flags are, but it's very boggy. And then there's the channel continues the other side of the fence. That's in the part of the picture there. So that goes about 2 foot the inside of the fence. It's obviously on that side, and it goes all the way down afterwards. So not too difficult. I'll just pan over, and we're just about ready for line surveying. Charles Everett, I presume.
Welcome to Africa.
Welcome to Africa.
I was just saying now.
Hiya, Charles.
Now there's a mad quartet.
Good to meet you. It's a lovely day, isn't it?
In fact, I was just debating whether or not you three are madder, or I am madder to come here and actually be a voyeur to this process.
I can assure you we're totally bonkers.
So I can rival you for bonkersness.
So, as you can see, Charles has joined us, coming down from, was it from York, Charles?
Yes, that's right.
So, good to have him with us, and we're making good progress up to the summit. I'll probably go up because all the valuables and the GPS still chugging away on the highest point, so I'll probably go up there with Charles, I think. So, there we go. Well, here's John, and John's just about to give us the figures for Benty Hill.
Okay, so we've now line surveyed from the col right up to the summit position over there, and we've got all the results here. And the answer for the drop on this hill comes out to be 28.16. So it doesn't make the 30 metres required for a Hewitt or a Dewey.
Or a sim.
Or a sim, yeah.
So the only listing that it could enter, or recognised listing,
if this is over 2,000 feet, which we'll know when we process the data back home, so it's over 2,000 feet, then it could still be a Nuttall.
Yeah. Oh well. So
we'll wait and see.
It's a little disappointment, isn't it?
It was, yeah. It's a good day, and it's been a long survey, and when you thought the coal was a little bit lower than we first thought, then there was a prospect of making it, but 28 metres is roughly what it says on the maps, so
yeah,
spot on. Yeah.
We've been lucky with the weather so far.
Yeah, but it looks as though it's deteriorating now. There are plenty of showers around us, and we're just in an island here of dryness.
I know.
I don't think for long.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
so we'll pack up and disappear, I think.
Lovely. Well, cheers, John, and I'm just going to do a 360, looking around, and the viewers can see the showers breaking out all around us, and as I speak, drops of rain are coming down here. For the last hour, the heavy showers have been breaking out either side of the ridge that we've been on and shooting down the valleys, so we have been very, very fortunate. And you're just coming into the level. This is from the last reading that John took. Crossfell in the background, looking very murky, and John's just doing a bit of packing up. Somebody's coming up the ridge behind, another walker, and this is the top of the cairn. So this is the summit area of Benty Hill. You'll see all the rocks here. That was the tumulus, and if I take you over to the highest point, where is the highest point? I've lost it. Here we go. Just in there, we made a little hole to put the staff, and that's the highest point of Benty Hill. So it's been another excellent couple of days on Thackmore. Watch Hill and Benty Hill, and now it's time to pack up. We're taking some absolute data down at the Col. Oh, some heavy raindrops coming down now. So time to pack the gear up, I think, and get down to the Col to join Graham and Charles. This is the survey result for Benty Hill. Now, the Ordnance Survey Col on their paper mapping had the Col contours between 580 and 590 metres. However, on the Ordnance Survey Open Data Vector Mapping and on the Ordnance Survey Enlarged Mapping that you can get via the Geograph website, there is a spot height in the area of the Col of 581 metres. Now, the Ordnance Survey Summit is given as 609 metres. Now, we surveyed the Col with the GPS, and the absolute height came out at 581.1 metres. And the absolute height for the summit from the GPS survey came to 609.2 metres. Now, the GPS drop from those two absolute heights came to 28.06 metres. We also line surveyed this hill from Col to summit, and the line survey came to 28.16 metres. So very good agreement between the GPS survey and the line survey. So with less than 30 metres of drop and being below 609.6 metres in height, Benty Hill is not a Hewitt, a Sim, a Dewey or a Nuttall, and it retains its double sub-Hewitt and sub-Dewey status.